Good morning, YouTube. Matt with ASL Dumpsters today. Sorry for my voice. I'm still a little under the weather. My whole family has had just crud running around our house. So anyway, at the landfill today, we are on our first load of the day. I've got one other one to pick up in a town that's, it's probably 45 minutes from here. It's a good little run. So we're gonna do just a little, not a day in the life, but kind of just a little operational video here today. Just come along with me, and we'll just be working at the landfill, hitching up trailers. I'll show you my first scale ticket here. I've got 1.12 tons coming in on this one. If you can see it there at the bottom, 1.12 tons. I do have the unattended ability here at Waste Management Landfill. So basically that means I can pull in the spot where all the big dogs come in with all their big roll-offs, and all of Waste Management's equipment rolls in, and you basically just scan a card like you're checking into a hotel room, and it gets you in, gives you a ticket, and then they add it to your monthly bill. So it's way faster. You do need to watch your weights. So when it calculates out, your tear weight, it has your tear weight already in there, and then it gives you your net, your gross, and then it gives you your net based off of what that scale says that you're on. So just always keep an eye on it. Don't just assume that it's a machine and a computer like anything else, right? So it's going to sorry, I got a phone call coming in. It's going to mess up at some point or another. So don't always just automatically trust it. Check the numbers. Make sure it makes sense with what it feels like you're pulling and what it looks like you got in your dumpster, your dump trailer. So we're coming up the hill here. You can see this hill. It goes up to the right around here, and it's a pretty good little jaunt. It's usually always dusty. I've got to wash this dump trailer after this anyway, so I'm just going to drop it back at the house instead of taking it back to storage right now. This week coming up, Thanksgiving week, by the way, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. But I have no rentals scheduled this week so far. I've got 3 already lined up for the first week of December, but this week is just slow. And honestly, with the holidays and kids and everybody in our house getting over being sick, I'm kind of okay with that. So hang tight. I'll be right back here when we get out and start dumping this first load. All right, guys, we are backing into our spot here. Good little busy morning here. Landfill. This customer had to clear out like a bunch of I don't want to say like car parts and stuff, but he had stuff lined up in big boxes. So honestly, I don't know what all actual material is in there. So it'll be kind of interesting to see what falls out. Let me air down to my empty weight here. I've got this is where I mount my airlift airbag controller. I've got my PJ trailer with us today on this run. And we are going to, I gotta go unlock that box. Timing of this rental was actually really nice because I had a bunch of stuff I had to throw away, so I threw it on top. These are little tiny ass PJ battery box that I hate. And our flimsy ass freaking tarp catch. Hate that thing. All right, I'm going to set you guys down on the top of my bed cover. I'm going to show you guys. I had a comment from on one of my last videos. I think it was the video I did, the first one for the PJ dump trailer. These Tarp Bar Catches are, you can see they're way taller than the actual bar, and if you don't cinch this thing down as tight as it'll go, this bar will either come out side to side like this, which is super dangerous on the road, or it can fall, it can move back this way and then hop over, which I've had. You know, if you hit a bump on the road, that bar will pop out, which is also dangerous driving down the road. So I cinched mine down super tight. I did have somebody tell me though that they basically took a mallet and kind of pounded these down, and so that way they're kind of wedged down a little bit more. So I'm going to try that out, see how that works. But here we got, we'll get a good angle for and I know my trailer's dirty. That's why I'm taking it back to the house instead of storage after this, because I gotta get the power washer out. To show you guys what I use to power wash. It's a brushless Ryobi electric. I went to go buy a gas one, and they're like $750, so that didn't happen. And because I'm filming, I'm an idiot, and I forgot to, I'll put this thing back down real quick. Forgot to open my doors. Too busy talking to you guys. Be right back. What an idiot. I don't think I've ever done that. Some yard trash, lumber, furniture, tire. Oh, you threw a tire in here. I gotta pull that out and take that to. I even told this guy, and he had this customer had my list of material I can't haul to the landfill. He went ahead and stuck some tires in there anyway. I love that. I'll dump this and pull those out. Take them down to the tire section. All right, let's try this again. What do you say? The reason this got so muddy is not our weather here. We've been dry, bone dry here in Colorado, but our the road up and down here is dirt. The road here at the landfill, from the gate to the dump area, is about 1.5 miles, and it goes up a big, huge hill. And when they do their dust control, you know, they're spraying water up and down the road, and they dump way too much. And somehow I always seem to time it perfectly when I'll either be right behind or a couple trucks behind that dang water truck. You know, I've thought about getting rock tamers or some different mud flaps. That's definitely another reason why. I'll show you on my truck real quick. I'm never going to do a 0 offset on wheels again. You can see it sticks out a couple inches from my fender, so my truck gets all trashed. I don't like fender flares. So yeah, it's just one of those things you just kind of deal with. Not a big deal, but annoying. All right, I'm gonna go lower this down, secure it, and then I'll see you guys here in a minute. All right, guys, little change in plans here today. I was not able to film anything for the second pickup and dump run. It's about 3:15 now. The customer that I picked up from, I mentioned, lives pretty far away. It was about a 40-45 minute drive. Excuse me. Very nice customer. I didn't want to disrespect them at all, so I didn't even bring it up. They're very private people. They live way out in the country. They have a security gate into their property. They were super nice to me, so I didn't even push it. Plus I had a couple of my kids with me, so I didn't get any footage on that. But right now I am going to where I store right now I store my 2 dumpster trailers. And but a little bit of exciting news is tomorrow I did pick up a junk removal job of sorts. It's for a coworker of my wife, and you guys will actually probably laugh when you see what the heck I'm gonna be junk removing for her. But she's willing to pay for it. She needs some help, and I'm willing. I've got the time tomorrow, so I said, screw it, I'll do it. Obviously, ASL Dumpsters does not do or advertise junk removal. I have never, I've never really done it. I don't know how to price it. It's not something that I'm not saying someday I couldn't get into, but right now I don't have the time between my kids, trying to, grow the dumpster, grow the rental side of my business. I don't have the time. So I'm going to include that content in with this. Excuse me, I'm still getting over some crud, but you guys will laugh when you see what I'm picking up tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. But right now I'm heading out to where I store my stuff. I'll pick it up here in a minute. All right, guys, we're back here. This is part of my father-in-law's property where he allows me to store some stuff, which is super awesome. He's got pens back here. He's got some goats. I don't know if the goats are out. I don't think so. But one of my other videos, you can see over there, that's kind of where we laid some asphalt. We'll do that for a different time. But yeah, this little area back here is perfect. It's buildings on both sides. It's tucked in, it's secure, and super easy to get to. So come in and tear down. Set you down real quick. Master lock hitch that. Use these chock locks on my wheels. I highly recommend those chock locks. They provide two things: safety from theft, so theft protection, and they also provide an extra, a backup chock in case one of your wheel chocks comes out when it's parked, at a customer's property or something like that. It's extra protection against that. So if you guys are getting into this, or you guys move trailers around a lot, I highly recommend them. They're relatively cheap on Amazon, and you can find a bunch of different kinds of them. But yeah, that's like I said, I'll do another little video of where the other side of this property, kind of show you the improvements we've done over there with some of the asphalt and stuff. But I'll catch you guys here tomorrow. I'll kind of make this all one big video and show you the awesome junk removal job I'll be doing. It'll make you guys laugh. See you guys tomorrow. Hey, good morning, guys. So it's the next day. It is the 23rd. It's Tuesday before Thanksgiving. So I'm heading out to this junk removal job. Again, this is for a coworker of my wife. Good lady, just needs some help getting some stuff out of her house. So I agreed to do it. I will stress this. I don't, ASL Dumpsters does not advertise, nor have I ever tried to get into the junk removal business. I have stuck strictly with the rental side of waste services so far. So she sent me some pictures of what it is, and I wanted to get it on video because I think you guys might laugh. But it's a job. She's willing to pay for it. It's all the way across town in Morrison, Colorado. So it's about a 35-40 minute drive for me. But I don't mind it at all. It's a nice day out. I'll pick the video back up when I can here at the property and kind of show you guys what I'm throwing in the trailer. I've got my PJ with me, behind me, and we are on our way. So I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, guys. I just got done with the junk removal job. I did not get any of the content of actually removing any of that material from her house. She's a very private woman and, a coworker of my wife, so I wanted to respect her. So basically, it was a lot of outdoor furniture, cushions, planter boxes, a little bit of lumber, and some cardboard. There's some broken down cardboard boxes. Really not that much, nothing heavy. But let me show you real quick before I throw my tarp on, and then I'll talk about the price and why I charged what I charged. So you can see, those are old pieces to a playhouse for kids. I threw all the planter stuff in trash bags. Some of those, the bowl style ones, I was able to carry out and just dump in by hand. Tons of pillows, old, outdoor pillows. Nothing heavy, nothing crazy. There's some cardboard boxes at the bottom too. So let me jump back in here and talk about why I charged what I charged. So this customer, this is the second time I've been to her house. And again, she's a coworker of my wife. So, I'm not trying to gouge her or anything. She called me up. I'm very thankful for the business. So my 1 day rental price for a 15-yard dump trailer right now is $250. And that's within 25 miles. This property, like I mentioned before, is not close to my house. It's about 40 minutes away. So typically I would be charging a trip fee on top of that $250. But I did not charge her that. So, and this job labor-wise took me less than an hour. So $250 for the rental, and then I charge her $50 for the hour for me running around and gathering everything and getting rid of it. So I tried to keep everything clean. All the messy dead plant stuff I threw in trash bags. Tried to do it right. I was very thankful for it. She called me and I said, hey, I can come out tomorrow real quick, and she said great. So it's Thanksgiving week. I was happy to do it and get kind of a last little job in here before the holiday. And ASL Dumpsters, I don't claim to do junk removal. I never haven't marketed for it. Don't really know much about how to price it. I mean, I could figure it out, but just haven't had to do that yet. So, but I will say it's kind of enticing. You know, I made gross $300 if you include drive time in under 3 hours. You know, and then I'll have a dump fee on top of that. But all that stuff is light. It's, you know, definitely under a ton, obviously. So, you know, the junk removal side of waste services, you know, regardless of the dumpster rental side of my company, it's kind of enticing and something that I'm going to be thinking about going into next year. But I will say that dumpster rental is my main focus. I don't have the time really with my kids. You know, we've got a 1-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 7-year-old. So, you know, and they're very active. They have activities, they have school. We always have family stuff going on. So, I just don't have the necessary time to be able to spend every day, even if I did have some labor help, to be able to line up jobs like that and be away all day again. So, the dumpster rental side allows me to, you know, I can bring my kids with me, to drop-offs, to pickups, to the landfill. They're more than familiar with the landfill, so that side of it is is kind of why I've stuck with it. But it's definitely more profitable in the junk removal side, I will say, as long as you price it right and can get the jobs. So yeah, that was kind of you know, this little junk removal test that I just did, which was great because it's somebody that we know. It was an easy job, nothing heavy, didn't have to do any real demo. It was just basically gather it and carry it out to the trailer and dump it. So yeah, if you guys, you know, liked anything or have thought about any junk removal stuff moving over from the dumpster rental side, leave a comment below. If you're new here, I'd love it if you guys can like, subscribe. We're trying to grow this channel a little bit. I've got, you know, this is a variety type channel. It's mostly going to be the dumpster rental business and me kind of growing. Again, I just started this year, so it's just kind of, most of it's going to be my growth. You know, I've got a couple dump trailer reviews. I'll do some truck reviews. I think one of my last videos, 2 videos ago, was going over the build list for my new tow rig that I ordered through Ford. And then my last video was a DIY home project that I did for an accent wall in our dining room. So there'll be variety. You know, I'll do a video on our new 5th wheel camper when I show up. So if you guys like that kind of content, go ahead, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time.